today, this is something crazy, man. This is something crazy I have to talk to you about that I saw, man. Now, we all know about the dark web. We know roughly, if you don't know, if people that do know, we know roughly what the dark web has to offer, even the name of it, you know what I mean? Now, we know what it has to offer, you feel me? But I'm leaving you guys with a story. Well, I shouldn't say story, but some facts that people be doing on the fucking dark web, like, I'm seeing watermelon, man, mind me. And I stumbled across this, man, and I know how deep this shit can get. Mind you, I've never been on the dark web. I know people that have been on it, like, straight. I don't know exactly on a regs, man. But people are buying bloody shoes. Yeah, that's right. These ain't red bottoms. These be bloody shoes. These really be bloody shoes, gang. And they're buying shoes off the dark web that come bloody. They have names on them, ages, and that's all you get. So we're gonna dive in. We're gonna see if we can find some context behind it, and we might find a rabbit hole. But this will be the first clip anyway, man. People be buying bloody shoes, man. If you didn't know, now you know. If you did know, let's learn more about it.
Alright, it's about time. What's up, guys? Today we're buying shoes on the dark web. I found this site called the Shoeman recently, and they have a bunch of shoes for sale. Some of them are kind of shady. It just so happens that the one pair that fits me has the most.
Shoe size 13, $129. Okay.
Aura. People on Twitter were talking about Luminol, so I will try to test this to see what it is.
Yeah, Luminol.
But without further ado, let's order these. Also, yeah,
I think Luminol, we're gonna research after, but I think Luminol is what they test kind of to see if it's real blood.
Likelihood that I don't get my product or my payment just gets taken is very, very high, as it always is on the dark web. Again, I do not know why the shoes have an age on them as well, but maybe we'll find out. Hit checkout. I've never had a site on the dark web ask for my name or birthday, but also I have no idea why it has a rental length, but that's very weird as well. I guess I'm going with 1 year rental length. Very strange. Maybe I'll learn more about that later. I gotta copy this address, paste that in. It's bizarre. I'm actually making a little bit of money here because of the conversion rate. I'm gonna wait for this to go through. And there we go. Submit. Okay. Transaction received. We'll email you your tracking. Okay, that's always a good sign though, because the listing for the product I got is gone, which hopefully means that I do actually get sent something. I guess we'll find out.
Damn. The man said you can leave all the shit off the dark web and you won't even receive it, and there's no one you could call because you went and bought some fucking bloody shoes, my nigga. Surely when the shoe comes, they show you pan how outfit, right? Of course. Crazy. Do an unboxing when they come in, of course. Same, it would have been like $1,000. Why are they so shoes are so expensive? Unless you got me fucked up. Yeah, let's see part 2, man. We need to see shoes put up.
A shipping confirmation I've ever seen, but the dark web shoes are coming June 2nd, which is Monday. Okay, I just had to open it in a new tab. Cool. I guess we'll see what actually shows up. Well, it might be.
Alright, so that's confirmation that they will come in. Okay.
Like super active on the dark web. Now there are a lot of paranoid people and conspiracy theorists talking about why this might be, but really it's pretty simple. The Jehovah's Witnesses are kind of like a subset of Christianity that has very strong rules in regards to idolatry, and some of them have rules against saluting a flag or pledging allegiance to a country, which as you can imagine has not made them popular with authoritarian or soft authoritarian governments. For example, in Singapore you can't distribute certain versions of their Bible, and in Russia they're like fully identified identified as a terrorist organization, which is not funny, but it also is funny. So because of that, there are some countries where it's illegal to own their Bible, but legal to browse the dark web. And since the main function of the dark web is to get around censorship, there are not only sites on the dark web dedicated to reading pretty much every single religious text, there's specifically a ton dedicated towards the Jehovah's Witness version. I just think it's funny, like, there are people out there, knock, knock, do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior? And then going home to hop on the dark web and upload Bibles.
Yeah, they alright. Or maybe Jehovah's Witnesses, maybe it might be something that might be really into religion, that just likes to get out there. Dark web, what exactly is a dark web? They need a Bible study with it. No, that's funny as hell. Yeah, I don't know, Jehovah's Witnesses do be wilding sometimes. My nan was a Jehovah's Witness. You know, I can speak on it. My nan was a Jehovah's Witness as long as I've been alive, so sometimes they wilding, but I think every religion has pros and cons. Something that someone that's not in a religion might not prefer, but you know, it's all about learning to accept, you know, learn to accept and let people live their lives. Look, she's alright.
While I was at work, I got the notification that they just got delivered. I'm in the P.O. box right now to go pick them up. Here we go. You got something. Sure, what boots would be fragile, to be honest. Bro, there's no way I just dropped this down the stairs. That's not coming from the box, it's coming from my neighbors. Also, regardless of what's in this box, I'm gonna go live on Twitch around 9 Eastern time to discuss.
Okay. I'll rap pretty good though.
Gonna be in the range. There. But then just. Oh, I need to put on gloves. Hold on. Also, we should probably wash my hands right now. Here we go.
Man's got the gloves with the rip in it.
Wow.
So that's that.
Okay, these are real.
And what type of
Yeah, we're
blood
gonna
is
have
it?
to test this. The luminol gets here tomorrow. But, ooh.
Damn, it has got VHS tape in there. Some replies. The video projects in the stream reduces doubt that the tape would have been added by anyone. Yeah, what the hell's going on at the point? I want to believe but the tape feels like a work for a possible storyline. It was definitely from a suicide. Okay. So we know the boots are real though. Shoes are people. Proper dark website listing shows that appear to have blood stains with human names, ages, and showing prices. Are they selling humans or access to snuff films? One shoe for sale uniquely named Samaya matches missing person. Damn. Yo, that's pretty deep. Ooh, that's pretty deep. This nigga's just low key on the MacBook. He's on niggas on iOS. Samaya 17. Damn. So okay. Hard to believe this is true, dear Lord. There are many laws one that was Wayfair. Those are like shoes of dead people. I doubt the price of the shoes themselves. Murder, but they could be prices for snuff films. Dark web is filled with sorts of horrors. Wasn't Smart also named using the Wayfair or the expensive sales a few years back? The laws could never be harsh enough for some sickos to deserve. Damn. There's no way they can shut the dark web. There's no way they can shut the dark web because like they'll just find another way. No, there's internet access in the world, man. No create sign.
Where we're at currently with the boots. I just got the blacklight in the mail. But for the blacklight to work, we need something called luminol, and Amazon says it should be here in a couple hours. I think I'm gonna be at work by the time it gets here, but I'll show you what I learned last night. Last night I ordered some hydrogen peroxide, and when I dab some on the clean parts of the sole, nothing really happens, but when I dab it on the more suspicious parts, it does foam up. So, according to ChatGPT, there are a lot of false positives that will also cause foaming with hydrogen peroxide. Okay. So I'm waiting on the luminol to try to figure out what this is. In regards to the tape, I am gonna get a VHS player. But yeah, so until that stuff comes, we just know they're dirty boots. And I'm really thinking about wearing them to work tonight. Alright, what's up guys?
Damn.
So here's where we're at currently with the boot.
I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know if this nigga weird. Let's just go to VCR, not VHS. Really want to know what's on the tape, man. That's a kicker for me. It does look like blood, 100%. Dude, what's on the tape? Everyone wants to know what's on the tape. Bro's actually wearing that. What the fuck? So this is the luminol. He gonna spray it and we're gonna find out if it's real blood.
Okay. Yep, that is blood.
Okay, so it's confirmed that there is blood on the shoe. Is he gonna keep wearing them now? Damn, why is everyone suggesting that? At this point, you should turn these into the police. Oh shit, I hope you're not on an accessory to murder now. What's the blood? Okay, so people wonder if they're gonna, which I was wondering, is he gonna hand off to authorities? I feel snitchy for some reason, but I just want to even see if how deep the rabbit hole gets. You feel me? He did pay $129 for it though. You gotta keep that in mind. So is he gonna get some reimbursement? That's what I don't know. $120, that's crazy. Alright. Oh, how we paying the VHS?
Okay, I got a VHS player. It's right here. I had ordered one a couple days ago, but it doesn't get here till Saturday, and I really wanted to watch the tape, so I got this one. Apparently, these things are like hot commodities now. I literally went to Goodwill, I went to Salvation Army, I went to some random tech surplus, I went to 2 pawn shops. Then I had to go to the DMV, and after I got super hungry, so I went to Waffle House. I look across the street at Waffle House, and I see another pawn shop. I walk in, and lo and behold, the one VCR in Orlando, apparently. Turn it on, it's working. Takes the tape, still on, and then it dies. If you got any ideas, let me know. I promise you I've tried pretty much everything. I think we're waiting until Saturday.
That's a coincidence, it didn't work. Now he's looking at VHS. Why we gonna wait till Saturday? I mean, shit. Let's say we typed in, has anyone else done this? I wanna know. Has anyone else done it? Is this only him?
The dark web, but something's off about it. The site is called The Shoeman, and it has like a bunch of shoes for sale, but it's for some muddy, it's got a pencil.
Shoes of, everyone thinks the shoes of people,
that are being sold on the dark web that are just covered in blood, and it's marketed as just selling shoes, okay? Well, somebody actually bought one of these pairs of blood-covered shoes.
Yeah. making a good joke out of it, but how serious really is this, guys?
Shoes, but a lot of these shoes appear to be covered in what looks like with luminol, which is
crazy. What do you guys think about this anyway, man? Do you think he's blood tripping? Is he the first nigga to do this? It looks like it. Any update, I'm gonna update you guys when the tape is played. You know, I'm gonna play it for you guys, and we're gonna watch it together anyway, man. It's just something I had to share with y'all, man. I thought it was crazy, man. I ain't gonna let you. But yeah, crazy.